Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 co-op video. Today we'll be looking at another post from a Chinese forum about the upcoming mutation. Easy mutation, literally chicken mutation. If you don't know how to trap the beam, check out this guide. The icons for the beams can be seen on the minimap, but the beams are invisible due to We Move Unseen. If you really want suggestions, after getting detection, attack the expo area no matter what, even if you give up the first ship. That's because not only do you get more resources, but the expo is also safe from the beam. You can clear the expo, then go trap the beam. After that, clear the detectors near the ships, including missile turrets, and remember to trap the beam. Do whatever you do in regular Brutal. The week after is Wheel of Misfortune. Speed Freaks appears during the doubletrains.jpg. When trains have already entered and the new mutator is Speed Freaks, the speed of the trains becomes 5.5. This sounds really chaotic. Alright, next post. A rare easy mutation. We Move Unseen on another map would be more annoying. Too bad it's this map. Next one. They talk about this for a while actually. How do you deal with speed trains? Choosing the right commander is key. Lone Wolf, a strong commander, something. Aside from polarity, there aren't any mutators that can defeat Lone Wolf. If Lone Wolf can't even deal with it, then no one can. Response to above, I don't think Lone Wolf can beat 5.5 speed trains. In most cases, Lone Wolf's damage output is top tier. After using his abilities and they're on cooldown, his DPS drops off. It's just that most enemies can't touch Lone Wolf's threshold, and the trains' HP clearly exceeds Lone Wolf's DPS threshold. I think only Nova and P1 Carax can take out at least one. They say it's an easy mutation, but if you take the average skill level of those blind people on other servers, either way, just take the long way around the beam or bait them with trash buildings. Rainer, it's so stupid that he lacks a permanent source of detection. I recommend raining Marines and BCs to destroy all the buildings and leave the defense to your ally. Kerrigan, I have unlimited Omega Worms. Make Omega Worms and that's it. Not only do you have free detection everywhere, but they also draw aggro. I can't think of a way how Kerrigan can't beat this mutation. Artanis, at least he has a detector. When attacking a base, take out the missile turret with a few Tempests, then move the observer forward and spam Zealots and Dragoons to destroy the rest. Swan, you can try making units. Hercs full of tanks and Thors following science vessels will wreck everything in their path. But I have to say, it's more reliable to fly a few buildings to bait the beam than repair towers. Zagara, make extra overseers and then F2A. Carax, destroy encampments with P2 carriers and sentinels with observers. You can add Colossi and Immortals to supplement firepower. Solar Lance and Orbital Strike take out hybrids. Nova, once I stand there, the enemies will have no way to escape. P1 or P3 can just do whatever they freaking want. After all, one pair of Liberators and a Raven can take out all the buildings. This person, I think, has some kind of misconception about like having to clear the buildings. You'll see later. There are no reanimators. No difference in build order, just go. Lure enemies into toxic nests, make 3 brutalists, then have 8 queens follow them and eat all the biomass to finish the mission. Vorazun, invisible army wrecks Amon, but you'll need extra oracles in this mutation. Han Horner, send Reapers to their death, and that's it. Stukov, don't abandon your intelligence when you play this. P3 will easily get wrecked by the beam. I recommend P1 Diamondback tank with queens giving symbiotes to overseers. Alarak, Death Fleet kills everything. If you have to fight the 12 o'clock ship, remember to make some war prisms to warp in extra havocs. Tychus, Sirius first, wreck everything. Throw a turret whenever you can. Dahaka, having no detection in the early game is stupider than Rainer. The good news is that after things start to take shape, he is much stronger than Rainer. Phoenix, be careful about the observer not being able to match the speed of the rock slapper. Manx, if you don't listen to my propaganda, it means you are a traitor. Brainwashing ship, that's what they call the blimp, shines a light on the enemies, then rain troopers or blast them with ESOs. Stedman, mechanisms and numbers both shine. You can even use lurkers, hydras, zerglings, and ultras, not lurkers. Zerglings and ultras to protect the ships. And Gary himself goes out to destroy buildings. So this is completely unnecessary. Like, you're not in a rush to destroy buildings. You can just destroy the next area's buildings before you defend it. You don't need to split your army to do this. Zeratul, do whatever you want by making robo units. Pick P3 if you want to destroy structures faster. Like this one, there's no need to do this. Make cannons and monoliths. Project them to protect the ships. After all, you only need to shoot for 2 minutes. Alright, the next one. Raynor can make a missile turret before starting a ship, not a big problem. Next one. I said this because Raynor is one of few commanders who is almost at full power once they make a few tier 3 units. I think this is right. OC as soon as the game starts, then mine gas with 6 workers, then drop a mule and make a second OC. When you have double of something, it's like some parts, something, you make a group of marines and clear the expo with scans. As soon as you finish your expo, saturate the gases, then add workers on minerals. While adding workers, make the factory, starport, armory, and fusion core all at once. At the same time, use mules to snowball and make more OCs. This way, you can protect ships with bile and destroy structures at the same time. Like, why do you have to do both at the same time? Without relying on your ally. Next one's about the Speed Freak trains. Lone Wolf Sam's 3 grenades are enough to blow up a train. For the first double trains, with 5 outlaws and Sam's gear, you can take out 1 train. For the second double trains, you can't even take out 1 train because that's 18k HP and 3 of Sam's grenades do 7500. Next one, you can have 5 outlaws during the first double trains. Has my build order or macro for Tychus been fake all along? I saw a Tychus against heroes on OE with 5 outlaws, level 3 armor, and 3 gears at the time of the first double trains. Oh shoot. Why do the objectives get speed freaks? So won't speed freaks and double edge trains ruin most commanders? What was the first paradox train again? Diffusion, life leech, just die trains? Only when it's Wheel of Misfortune. If the train is on the track and the new mutator is Speed Freaks, then the trains on the map will get speedy. The trains afterwards will be normal. You don't even need other mutators to lose a train. Many commanders can't catch up if they're Speed Freaks. It's also easy to resolve this. Just burn incense and bathe in it. I don't know what that means. It's best if it doesn't occur. I guess just pray. Pray it doesn't happen. If it does, hopefully it's when there's only 1 train, so there's room for error. If you get speed freaks during the second double trains, you're pretty much dead. And the last one, Manx can put ESOs at the expo and blast everything. If you're lazy, you can use P1 and mindlessly gas everything. And that's it for this post. What advice do you have for this mutation? Comment it down below and I'll see you next time.